Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Wiggins is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Durant. And it's Young in at the shooting guard position.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Young, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Young kicks to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Here's Durant. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Outside DeRozan to the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now, here is Young. Right side, Tatum. Back to Young. That one falls. Young's got his second bucket.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want to show, but you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Curry gets the bucket.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now, here is Young, and he gets the bucket.
Tatum takes some contact, but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Curry against Durant. Pass to Jokic from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that kind of deep, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Now, here is Young. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to DeRozan. Inside, Jokic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Jokic just got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And the shot goes in.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Curry's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Durant passes to Tatum. Back to Durant. Tatum trying to break free. And Durant is good for 3. He's got 8.
Not to be outstaged, Durant saying right back at you.
DeRozan bounce pass. LeBron passes to DeRozan. Back to James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Young's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Here's Young. He's got 6. To the wing right side. Durant with a wide open look. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Down low and stolen by Tatum. Young against DeRozan. Teardrop shot. Young's shot is good. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 7 to the inside. Pocket 6. From deep. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And Curry, here we go. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Wiggins. Dishes it to Tatum. Sinks that one from the post. Tatum's got 6.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's the West with the ball. LeBron outside. Curry on the wing. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And the East All-Stars call time here. He's checked in front of Antetokounmpo. James Harden comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Middleton. He kicks to Levine. Jokic with the steal. In the corner, it's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Middleton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jokic with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. And the pass to Levine. Six on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Ball against Paul. Jokic trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Paul.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. LeBron left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that one drops for him. Now just a 3-point West All-Star lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Levine's such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
We've got Paul. LeBron James is out there with Butler. Then it's Harden, and it's Jokic in at the 5. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Middleton kicks to Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 9.
Nice work that time by Levine using his length. He can do damage in there.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And that one drops.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Middleton on the wing. Launches a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Towns, the pass to Middleton. Outside, ball. Passes it to Levine. Tries from 10. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Jokic with the bucket. He's got 14.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Ball against Paul. And there's the pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Over Paul. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ball. Ball outside. Pass to Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
The East All-Stars check on 2 more. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Checked in for Jokic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for James Harden. And it's Garland in for Paul. And then for the East All-Stars, Booker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Murray's subbed in for Ball. Tatum, he's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Garland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Shoots over DeRozan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over DeRozan. Tatum's shot is off. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. Tatum finds Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Gobert with the block. And he gets it back. Giannis passes to DeRozan. Over Middleton. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, it takes unique skills to be able to not be bothered by defensive pressure. And DeMar DeRozan is that kind of guy because he loves taking tough shots, and he makes most of them.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Garland with it. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Giannis. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray finds Tatum. Back to Murray. A floater. Count it.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 6.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's all about Antetokounmpo to the middle. Here's Butler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars. Tatum dishes to Murray. Inside, Middleton, and he jams it with authority.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Middleton on the wing. Over to Rosen. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Middleton. Garland finds Butler. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Poked away. Butler with the steal. Garland against Murray. A drive by Garland. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Middleton is doubled. Murray against Garland. Murray kicks to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Middleton's got 17 now.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Passes it to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. The wide open look here for Garland. Drops in the tray. Garland's got the lead back up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Now here's Murray. Tatum, that's for 2. The East All-Stars take on 2 more.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Here's Butler. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the West All-Star.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Tatum's got 13 points.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Garland finds Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, he's really been on the roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Defensive foul called on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul.
East All-Stars have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Middleton.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James comes in for DeMar DeRozan. James Harden, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Paul in for Garland. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Paul passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball with the bucket.
2 points for LaMelo Ball.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Here's James. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Defensive foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And, you know, you think of the top centers in this league. Towns matches Embiid and Jokic in terms of talent level and versatility. And I really like how Towns is progressing on the defensive end as well.
Levine inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun. I appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys, and they know the world is watching, and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Joel Embiid. Zach LaVine is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Durant, and it's Young in at the two-guard spot. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Jokic. A three from Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Young. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championship.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The East making a switch. Tatum's checked in. And so Young nails them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. James outside. DeRozan against Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's DeRozan. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
The pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Good, and a nice assist from Durant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan passes to Giannis. Now Curry. Guarded by Morant. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 22 points.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to James. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. LeBron's got 12 points in the game. Here's Young. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on DeRozan.
Just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
The East All-Stars have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
1 shot.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. DeRozan against Young. DeRozan bounce pass. Jokic kicks to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Over Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Here's Young. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Curry on the wing. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. DeRozan for 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 7.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
DeRozan against Young. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now. Changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The West making some changes. Doncic is checked in for Jokic. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Curry. DeRozan, that's good.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Morant dishes to Embiid. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Andrew Wiggins. VanVleet passes to LeBron. Giannis kicks to Doncic. VanVleet looking around. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That's good from Young.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so Young nails them both. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
James with the bucket.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Embiid. Elbow shot is on the way, and that one goes long. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. Doncic has got his first points of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Agile move by Young with the defender right in his face, slipping past the contact and getting it to go.
Kept alive. Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
At the line,
East All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the West. A big group substitution here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Wiggins. Booker, he's checked in for Young. And it's Ball in for John Morant. James against Middleton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Passes to Towns. Here's Ball, and Ball steams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
To the paint, here's Butler, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic with the steal, and now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the basket is good. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Outside Tatum. Back to Ball. Clock at 6.
Defensive foul called on.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one.
Boy, what a pass for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Doncic. And a switch here also for the East. Gobert, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Ball hits them both. A tight game here in Cleveland. And here is Van Vliet. Trying to get open is Butler. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
And the East All-Stars. Now Ball. 8 points for him. Driving the lane, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The layup off target. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton, and Butler gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The kick out to Towns. On the wing, Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Booker's got his first basket.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Again, the West All-Star.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Ball, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Middleton against James. Back to Booker.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Giannis against Gobert. Butler. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Butler's got 14 points.
You know, Butler always ready to fight for the shot he wants inside. He loves that activity.
The pass to Ball. With the drive. Back to Gobert. 13 feet away. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ball. Middleton against James. Puts up a 3, drills it from outside. James has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the West All-Stars. And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store.
That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Jokic is up there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mitchell. And it's 2 gone. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. The West All-Stars on D. Ball finds Gobert. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the East All-Stars. Middleton against Butler. Here's Jokic. Pass to Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Mitchell. Harden outside. Butler against Middleton. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
Passes it to Ball. It's good from long range. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Garland looking it over. There's the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Middleton's got 22 points.
Middleton rolling. Not only are the shots continuing to come, most of them are falling too.
Here's the pass to Jokic. Shoots a fader. Again, the West All-Star.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Ball kicks to Towns. Pass to Booker. Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the right angle.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Well, they're passing to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars. Curry comes in for Garland. A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jason Tatum comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Wiggins is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Morant in for Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Wiggins. Feeds to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the West All-Stars. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Tatum dishes to Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Embiid against Harden. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Here's Morant. Passes to Tatum. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. He's got 20.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
The pass to DeRozan. Curry with it. They double-team Curry. DeRozan against Embiid, and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide-open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Morant kicks to Wiggins. Here's Booker. True on the 14-footer. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Jokic against Embiid. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This team counts on Butler's ability to make plays at both ends, and he relishes that trust. His scoring is what really stood out tonight, though.
And stolen by Butler. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harden against Wiggins. Pass to Embiid. Booker in the corner. Basket counts.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guard
Nikola Jokic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And he makes that one. LeBron's got 27.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's LeBron. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 10. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Giannis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist here tonight. Morant with it. Pass to Wiggins. Tatum, that's for 2. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
DeRozan passes to Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, the West All-Star.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Over to the left wing. Loads it up there for Morant. Curry with the steal. LeBron outside. Now the feed to DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
DeRozan's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field.
2 minutes.
Feeds to Tatum. Over Giannis. Tatum no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Curry, here we go. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. To the inside. And Curry the bucket on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Curry, good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the East. LaMelo Ball comes in for Morant. And so Tatum nails them both. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. with the floater. Garland, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the East All-Stars. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Embiid. Here's Booker. Tatum trying to break free. No good from Booker. And the West All-Stars have possession. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James, the bounce pass. And Giannis gets it to go.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Tatum kicks to Booker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
One shot.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at it, get to the rack.
On the court.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit. That's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.